How's it going, everybody?
Welcome, everyone. I haven't been so good right before this stream. I gotta tell you, I've been telling Allie to be quiet. And I'm asking myself right before she's about to turn it on, why, where'd you go? Well, anyway, she just went off somewhere. Why am I asking her to be quiet? It's because I don't want to waste the time that we talk until we actually get on stream. How weird is that? Pretty weird. Anyway, welcome guys. Thanks for tuning in. We hit over 100 subs this weekend, all thanks to you guys. Couple of shorts did pretty well. And our first short, our very first one, went over 10,000. The first time that's ever happened to us. Hey, you know what? Let's go somewhere different this time. See this building? Kind of looks like a Greek cross, maybe Celtic. Here we go. So I hope you guys had a good weekend. Relatively stress-free. I wish I could say that mine was, but again, I work on the weekends, so that's different for me. Alright. See what we got here. So as you can see, it's a ×2 weekend, and so that ruined me for a couple of days, but I've resurfaced with a lot more.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Alright, somebody's in here. Come out wherever you are. You guys hear anything? I don't. Eerily quiet in this place. It reminds me of that Dan guy who goes around empty malls and checks them out, and they're all creepy and empty. There it is. Oh man, this is a rifle. Holy cow. Single fire, guys. Sorry. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to freak anybody out. They're like, why are you not shooting? How's the single fire rifle? What'd you bring me? Do you have anything? It's something here, huh?
Alright, I'm here.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, just last minute technological difficulties.
Last minute tech difficulties?
Yes.
And it wasn't your husband this time.
No, not this time. Hey, everybody. Hope you're
Well,
having a great one.
everybody's glad you're back.
I'm-
My banter by myself is not any good.
Hey, you already opened a duffel bag, though.
But I did try and explain to the best of my abilities why I was being so quiet before we started the stream, and I don't know why, and I'll never do that again. But anyway,
Why, you
hang
were
on,
quiet?
Comms. How am I missing you? How am I missing you? I couldn't see him. Couldn't hear him. Couldn't hear him. Couldn't see him.
I gotta up my microphone game here.
And there we go. Very disappointing.
Gotta up
Very
my
disappointing.
headphone
At least
game.
they saw my first kill. That one you could see that I never pulled on him, and I was stubborn about it. I kept firing to his right. That's the one. Kept firing to his right, and then just it refused. My brain refused. I said, I'm gonna get him with a few of these bullets, and so I'm gonna force it on him rather than reset. Just reset yourself, Mark. If you miss it on the first time, just reset. You get it the second time. Relax. But instead, since he was hiding among the mannequins, I freaked out.
Well, mannequins are freaky, dude.
Yeah, not when you've been around as many as I have.
What is it with you and mannequins?
Wait, I can hear him.
Yeah.
Why not? I'm all really sleeping.
What you doing, dude?
That was a little kid.
That was.
Yeah, okay,
Whoa.
I gotta turn that part off.
Whoa.
Okay, I gotta turn, well, first
Whoa.
of all, let me get my shoot up. I'm sorry about that, guys.
No, we're good. Everything's cool.
I hit the wrong thing. Proximity chat on, voice chat off. That works. Okay.
You got proximity chat.
All right. You're no longer vulnerable, except for when people are at their worst. When they've just lost to me. We really cleaned it up here, folks. I'm glad you tuned in. But I would hate to hear what.
We're a classy organization around here.
You hate ruining the evening of a little kid on Call of Duty, but then you also think, why is a little kid playing Call of Duty?
It's both of those. It's both of those. I mean, granted, there's a lot to the game, you know, learning different strategy skills and hand coordination, and you know, there's lots of benefits of problem solving and teamwork and all that stuff. But it is still Call of Duty.
Well, see, if you use Call of Duty to get your frustrations out, like some people do, they like run in here and just want to like, I just want to shoot.
A bad day.
Yeah, those kind of guys. I don't know what I was going to say about them. What were we talking about?
They had a bad day, so they take their frustrations out in this arena.
Yeah, that's when I think people are prone to rage breaks. Is when they are actually taking their bad day. That loadout came fast. Am I wrong about that?
Oh, second circle.
Or am I already... Is that kid watching me? That kid's watching me.
I don't know. He got distracted or something.
He may have tuned in. Hey, bud, if you're tuning in.
What's up, man?
Hey. Alright.
We're just having fun around here. Playing some games. I'm sure Mark already said some stuff, but guys, thank you so much for all the support.
Yes, I did say some stuff, but not enough.
Subs.
Yeah.
My goodness, you guys are fantastic. Thank you so much for all the likes, all the views. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing. You guys keep watching and keep subbing, and we're gonna keep on going. It's awesome.
It's a huge milestone, and I was thinking to myself, well, first of all, the gratitude, but then I started thinking, the ratio. So you go from 0 to 25. It's a big milestone, 25, and that felt great. And then 25 to 50 feels great. Makes sense, right? 25, 25, 50. 50 to 100, logical sense. Then it would make logical sense to go 100, 200. But the traditional route is to go 100 and 250. And the only reason I can think that it's that way is because it's the most logical way to get to 500, which inevitably leads to 1,000.
I believe that's the case. You start thinking, you know, quarters, halves, you know, all that kind of stuff.
But when you get to 1,000, do you try to get to 2,500 or do you try to get to 5,000?
5,000.
Ah. So then all patterns are thrown out of the window.
Well, after 5,000 is clear, 10,000, then 20,000.
Yeah, then you're expecting just...
Or 25.
Yeah, then you're expecting exponential growth. And I like that strategy.
This is where it's going to go.
But somehow I feel like Walter White and Jesse.
Which one am I? I think we swap roles now and again.
I think we do.
Sometimes I'm Walter White and you're Jesse, and sometimes it's definitely the other way around.
I think a lot of successful partnerships are like that. That they swap back and forth from evil characters.
That's
one type of evil to another type of evil. Hey, buddy. Oh, I don't have any ammo.
You didn't want to play. Oh, yeah, you got to get ammo for the other one. That's right.
Yikes.
You also got to get plates.
I got to get a lot of stuff. Talking with you.
I know. I just pay attention to you. I don't pay attention to the game. It's trouble.
Okay, duffel bag was part of that's
all
2.
Right. You got 2 duffel bags. What else do we have to do?
I didn't even check.
Find
2 kills at the airport. 1 contract in that place. I won't even try to pronounce it right now.
That place.
Alright, do I have my bullets yet?
I need mid-caliber rounds.
I sure do. I just saw some on the wall.
Who are you shouting at? Like, who are you telling? I need these rounds.
It assumes you have friends.
What if you don't, though?
Well, you're sitting here like a little kid that doesn't have any friends yelling out, I need some mid-cal rounds. Or you're at another type of establishment where you're walking around in a robe and bath slippers and that's all you yell.
Oh, here's the place with all those
Oh, remember
lockers.
these guys?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Look at that.
Not a bunch of stuff in there.
Oh, that one more duffel bag.
And we're done. Look at
See?
that. Look at that. Rank up. Oh, yeah.
It's happening. 10:46, guys. We're gonna crack 10:50 with you tonight.
Oh, did I hit him? Oh. I'm just drawing attention to myself. Some wanted attention.
Yeah.
You know what I need to do?
What?
Enemy UAV
Get a
What?
UAV and make more shorts about UAVs.
Clearly, people like them. Thank you guys for all the
It
views.
peaked out, and so now we're talking about a new one, the graffiti short.
Yeah, that one's doing a slow.
Hey, I love these trailers.
Why?
They were from Blackout.
Yeah.
I've just always liked them. They've been kind of your go-to if you're in a bind and you need some weapons
Yeah.
and there's not a plane around. Zombie apocalypse.
You go to a trailer.
These things are great. Look at them. You can. Some people say, "Hey, there's too many points of entry." No. There's plenty of points of escape. You could be sitting right back here. Zombie goes boom, and then you just take off like that.
Just like that.
Right
Works.
now, I'm running like a zombie, begging to be killed off by some humans.
Do you think zombies ever really intended
They
to
turned
be
they
zombies?
turned the theatrical music back on.
Oh, that's not what I was saying. But yes, they did. Oh, you look over a cluster mine?
Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Where are we? Oh
Ooh.
man.
Oh, the airport's
I
way
can-
down there.
Do you take the risk? You
Hey,
know
we're
what?
playing
I'm
or not
gonna hang
playing?
on to that.
Yeah.
Getting the last little circle here.
Oh, that could make someone so upset.
I
If you
can see
cluster
that.
mine somebody for the win.
Cluster for the win, guys.
Cluster for the win. Let's see it right here.
You heard about it here first. It's too damn quiet.
That's not a good thing. We want action and loudness.
My X button's not working.
The under there? I was noticing I was having trouble with it earlier.
It's not working at all. We're gonna have to switch controllers.
Did you disable the paddle?
Now's a terrible time to check. It's just a time
Yeah.
to remember.
Yep.
X
heard.
button doesn't work like you want it to.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this whole controller's melting down.
She's gotten some great use.
Thankfully, we have a backup, folks.
Yes.
Just for, now that I'm thinking it, it's just like when you're grilling. You always want to buy at the beginning of the summer. Always have when you originally get your gas grill. Best advice I ever got: get 2 gas tanks when you first go to the grocery store.
Mhm.
And every time, no matter what, when one of those gas tanks runs out, you go get a new one. So you always have a backup, and that becomes so important.
Yeah.
Lesson of the day. You got it for free.
Lesson of the day.
And I'm just running around here.
You heard it here, folks. Lesson of the day. Oh, I don't creak around so much on these chairs. Ugh.
I don't see anybody, and apparently there are almost 30 people out here.
Gas is closing in.
Home on
Relocating
the
the safe zone.
range. Well, they're all gonna be coming towards you.
Advise you load up now.
Yeah, it's nuts.
See, I'd have to be out and go into the
Yeah.
But I think wait. Fixed.
What'd you do?
I put it back to COD settings.
Oh, was it on you have extra settings, like sets of settings.
Yeah, you can have up to 3 different settings put on this controller. Another reason the PS5 one is a fail for me, because you can't. Well, maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. Can you do extra programs on them?
If that would be helpful for me to know next time when I'm playing.
Mm-hmm.
But you can only have, as we've explained before, you can only have 2 back buttons. But yeah, there's 3 programmable sets, I guess you would call it.
No, we've never tried mapping the Y button as well.
Hey,
How
here
about
comes
for-
the dude. He's flying in. Oh, they're both there. Oh no. Where did that other dude go?
I don't know. Did he perish as well? He may have met his end. I don't know.
He has to come near
Enemy
me.
UAV overhead.
If that's his UAV.
You think he's still alive?
I don't know if that guy... I couldn't tell. You kind of want to look and see who died.
Yeah. Well, also, that's a prime spot for people to be coming up right now.
Yeah.
Top 20 situation.
Top 20 already, guys.
Top 20 situation.
I thought I had more than 2 kills. Did I not kill that guy? It went red.
Yeah, it said long shot. Why doesn't
Yeah.
it show up? Guys, there's something weird with this. That's happened a couple
That's
of times
happened
now.
a couple of times. I mean,
It's been legit.
sometimes
kill,
you
long
guys
shot.
think you're not seeing wins. Like, I'm winning every game, and you guys may not be seeing that.
It's rough.
No, but that is weird. It showed me as a kill. It could have been a fake kill because that guy beat him up way more than I did.
Oh,
But
it
it
may
still
be.
Still showed it as a long shot kill.
Hostile
Yeah.
UAV in the
I
area.
wonder if you get credit for the long
Gas is
shot,
closing. Get to the
but
new
not
And not the
necessarily
kill?
the kill because the other guy. Because that's happened like on the other side. Like you've gotten
Well-
a kill when it hasn't been the final thing.
Okay, let's see
Enemy
what to do
UAV
here.
overhead.
I know what I'm saying.
I'm just gonna run straight across.
Loadout drop headed your way.
He doesn't see me. He does.
Enemy buy station incoming.
Oh, baby.
I made it.
Well done. Well done.
Well done.
Well done.
Oh, and I was just, everybody heard that. I was just sitting up in my chair.
Enemy precision airstrike.
Aw,
Fully
man.
cover.
Found it. Don't like it.
No one likes the cover.
I hear some. I think I hear somebody.
Ooh. You did.
Is that a good gassing?
No, normal. Reload though, yeah. Fine on plates, good.
Hostile advanced UAV deployed.
Somebody above me or below me?
I can't tell.
I got hit by a third
Yep.
party.
Yep, there are 2 of them right there.
Worked hard out
Good
there.
game. Good game.
Ooh, nice way I started out. That was a solid
What were
game.
they? Are they playing on the same team?
Got
Got
gas
one.
inbound.
You're gonna
Safe
be
zone
all right.
relocated.
Yes. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Those 2 teamed up on you. And they're playing together.
How? But actually, how did they do that?
Are you
I am on
gonna-
solos, guys.
Hold on.
But
Is-
they're on the same team.
Well, but yeah, maybe we're in a different mode that I've never seen before. I know they just tried a new mode. What is this mode?
Treasure Hunter.
They got the duffel bags for sure. Ooh!
Wait. Is it possible that I was playing solo quads or solo duos?
Oh, it's certainly possible. In which case, extra more kudos to you, man.
Now, I went down.
Hold on, what was that? Go up to unhinged BR solos. What is
That's
that?
what we played.
Yeah, recruit enemies and expand your squad, so you can
How do I
You can
find out what
join
I
teams.
just played?
That's what you just played.
What?
You just played, nope, go up one more. Unhinged BR solos. That's what you're playing. It starts
Yeah.
as solos, and then you can create teams as you play.
Ah.
That's what it is. So those guys met up and said, yeah, let's play together.
All right, friends.
So that's the type of solos there is right
All
now.
right, friends. Welcome to the Resurgence stream. Sorry about that, guys. I don't like any game that can end up where I'm on someone's team.
We put the I in team.
That means I lost.
No, but man, that's a crazy... I didn't realize that was the mode, but I remember seeing that.
There was something wrong there because I'm like, why wouldn't... I'm like, theoretically, I heard somebody, and then I saw him just out of this... I'm like, but I heard the other guy from the other side. So I fire on that one guy, knowing that I had already... And I'm like, they must have walked in through the same door. How did they not shoot at each other?
Mm-hmm.
And then watching the replay, and then clearly they're reviving each other. I think your theory is correct.
Yeah,
that
that's what
you
it
can
says.
become teammates.
That's what it says it is, yeah. It's like you start and you can, what is it? Increase your squad, I guess.
Ah. See, yet another win for reading. There's so many things where that comes in handy.
Winning by reading? Well, it's
Just reading in general.
Wasn't that like a whole thing they try to teach in school? Like, hey, reading is good for you. You should read.
Did you buy it?
Yeah, I love reading. I love reading.
Hostiles dropping into the area.
I still think it's a way of mind control.
Oh, it's a way of mind vacation if you do it right. Everything else will slip away and you can be anywhere.
I don't
and
know.
go
Once I
somewhere else.
finished, I'm not talking about literacy, of course, but once I finished graduate school, it was hard for me to pick up a book.
Enemy soldier incoming.
It was really difficult.
Are there any books that didn't actually grip you at all?
No longer did novels... I could pay novels no mind anymore.
Fiction?
Any sort of nonsense. I could pay it no mind. If I was going to read, it was going to be so damn intentional and thick.
What?
I found no pleasure in it anymore. There was no pleasure in reading.
So if I said, okay, you need to go read the Odyssey. I've got a copy in there. You got to sit down and read that.
Well, that's a
whole
work of
long
art.
poem. Oh,
That's a
it's
work of art.
spectacular.
Then I
It's
would thoroughly
spectacular.
enjoy it, but I would be sitting down for a different reason. I wouldn't just be whimsy-nilly going through literature, ta-da, skipping along, reading through paragraphs, thinking like it's, Harry Potter. No, that's where you sit down and you look at a paragraph and you think and you consider that paragraph, its implication. Yeah, it's a big work of art.
It's going to take you years to read that.
That's why I can't read a story about
It's gonna
Jane
take you
Doe and Mike
years.
Smith.
But they were good people.
Oh, and to your question, I don't know if it is Jane Doe and John Doe or Jane Doe and John Smith, but I did rehearse.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
I did hear it. Somebody say it, Jane and something Doe, Jane and John Doe, or Jane. It was weird,
Who knows what names are? I don't know names.
but generic.
yeah.
Enemy UAV active.
I'm a UAV active.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Bizarre beyond bizarre are the songs that I relate to that no one else does. I still can't get over it.
Wasn't
And
that
this
everybody?
this even comes down to, so my favorite thing to do outside of editing the shorts
Be advised.
is finding the right music for the shorts. And
Hostile UAV in the area.
we found at the beginning that I was using music that was so obscure, specifically in the pop genre, rock, rap, pop, classic rock,
Enemy
Euro
UAV
rock, I would
incoming.
say United Kingdom
Hostile
stuff.
UAV in the area.
Yeah, I was putting it all in there. And I was thinking, oh yeah, anybody that knows these tunes are really gonna dig on this. Yeah, that's cool. Well, no one knows the songs.
That is
What
the
happens when you
problem.
do that? Then do you think, okay, oh crap, if no one knows these songs, what am I supposed to hope for? Is there no hope? I'm like, I was playing legit stuff, and you were like, what is this?
Yeah.
And it was songs that were so familiar to me, and you shouldn't know that. There's no reason you would know that song when I think about it logically. But when I think it in my art head, I say, what do you mean you don't know that song? That's like, what do you mean you've never had peanut butter and jelly as a sandwich and never theoretically thought of those as two things that could go together? It's so crazy in my mind.
I get it. I do. I get it. Oh my gosh. Alright. I'm done grabbing things. I have everything I need to have a successful game right now.
Gas is closing in.
Alright, I'm taking control.
This
Okay,
is
I
what
feel.
we do for leisure. This is the kind of thing I like.
Yeah.
I do like it when I'm doing this and you are reading. Like if I'm playing a game you don't dig on very much and you're content just sitting there reading.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy that. That kind of reading.
The kind where you get ignored. On purpose? For
Yeah,
you?
yeah. Call it that.
What should I call it?
The kind where I get ignored. Yes, I prefer those.
Okay then. Well, I figure
No,
I can be distracting. And I can cause trouble.
Well, it is frighteningly old. One thing
Enemy UAV active.
you can know if you're old is if you're sitting next to your partner in a couch type of environment and you're both watching the same show or both just in the general area and one person can be doing one thing, another person can be doing another. You can say nothing. And then it's time to go to bed and you know you're old. Right?
I say you just know you're comfortable.
Well, I assume that comfort comes with age, right? Your
mean,
bones hurt when you're a kid because you're growing. Your brain hurts because you're in your 20s.
That scared me to death.
And your 20s can be pretty frightening.
Man, I just got all my stuff.
And then your 30s.
Get after it.
Well, anyway, I didn't know how I'm getting off on that. I gotta focus in on you. What are we, resurgence?
Yeah,
You are resurging.
I'm doing a good job at
Now
surging.
surge.
I am going back for my stuff. I was in
Are
a
you sure
graveyard.
that's smart? Or did you have your loadie?
I had my loading.
I love that gun. I mean, it's not fun for survival's sake.
Nope, that
You
was
made
it
a
for me.
run at him. That was admirable.
That was it for me. That was
Admirable run at him. You weren't gonna let him push you around.
Been restocked.
quick. I don't know what the.
Is it 45?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. That was a quick game, and I'm mad about that guy.
I think it's 45, honey. It's 45.
Let's
That's
call
not
it
fair.
50. Let's call it 50.
50?
Let's
Okay, you
call
should
it
get it.
50.
You should get to play again.
50. Okay, so if you guys don't know, we have a general rule that if it's a fast, unreasonable game where it's like, no, clearly you didn't get a shot, there's a line where.
Well,
you
let's
know,
just call it a spade. The audience wants
Yeah.
90% me. So
Is that what
if
the
you
people
don't
have
hit
been
that
saying?
10%, we're not meeting that threshold I like to meet. It's a standard I set for myself. A minimum of 10%, maximum of to be determined.
I'm just curious where you're getting all of this research data.
It's just when we're doing this, fellas, or everyone, because in life it is actually 90% her doing the stuff and 10% of me getting in the way and getting marginal. Like, all right, let him feel better by doing something.
Is that what you think happens?
I think I do mostly get in the way.
Truly, that's what you think.
I think mostly I get in the way when you are focused on getting something done and you have figured out that schedule and that precise way that if I do this at this time, and this time, and this time, then it all goes according to plan and it's swimming. But occasionally I enter the picture. You weren't able to keep me away. I smelled that coffee at 6:30 in the morning. You're like, oh, damn it, the day went to hell. Here he is.
He just comes stomping through like my Legos.
Good
or
morning,
something.
everybody. Aw, boo.
Who's
Good
ever
to see you
said
guys.
that?
No.
Here's your coffee,
Easy.
boo. We've already talked about how booing something isn't nice.
Is anybody else having this problem? Or maybe it's not a problem. It just is the way things are. It doesn't matter how tired I am. Bing, 6:30, I'm awake. And I think that time is kind of arbitrary. If whatever time I think it's whatever time your heart feels like you should be awake.
When your soul is saying the day
You
must
should be
begin.
awake now. That's when you're awake.
Yeah. Unless you're me.
Like when you were when I was younger, my day started precisely at 10:29 when I knew McDonald's was about to close their breakfast menu.
Oh my god.
That was the beginning of my day.
Do you remember those times you'd wake up and it's actually like probably 10:15 and thankfully we were only like maybe 5 minutes away from both a Dunkin' Donuts
And I
a
had
McDonald's.
just enough time to send you there.
Just enough time
Just
to send
enough
me
time
there.
to wake you up and say, please go get McDonald's.
And Dunkin' Donuts. They were both right there.
It was a good deal. It was a good deal at that time. You were broke. I was less broke than you.
Yeah.
So I paid for it.
I picked up the munchkins and the breakfast
And
sandwiches.
she would go get it. So it
and
wasn't
stuff.
like
Oh no, it was a cool deal.
the worst deal in the world. I would gladly pay somebody to go get it and share a big breakfast with somebody.
Oh, that was so much fun. We ate so much food. And we just sit on that couch all day, just chill.
Yeah, you were my first Uber Eats.
I'm glad I could be of service. I'm glad I became service for you.
I should have. We should have. You know how they had Angie's List. Now they have Uber Eats. We could have had Alley Drives.
Allie drives good stuff. There's no things.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Oh no, I set off an alarm.
Of all the maps, Fondle is my least favorite.
An alarm was gonna go off.
Ashika is my favorite. Now let's think back in Battle Royale history. Favorite maps. Clearly Blackout. I just have.
Oh,
And I don't
Blackout.
know if it's because I remember it because I loved it so much in 2019 and really got into it with was it Black Ops 3?
Yeah.
Really got into that instead of the multiplayer on Black Ops 3.
Stay low or use the water for concealment.
It's another game I really wanted to get better at.
Man.
But favorite maps.
Enemy UAV active.
Ironically, I put Caldera up there as one of my favorite maps. I know a lot of people hated it. When they put modern weapons back in, I think people appreciated it more. But I always thought it was a really beautiful map, and I like the
Caldera.
change. It was a large enough change. It was too large for many people. Many people still expected, all right, there's going to be a city, there's going to be a river that is dangerous to cross, there's going to be a highway that's dangerous to cross, there's going to be mountainous areas with snow, there's going to be, planet Earth.
Yeah.
Planet Earth all in one area. Something they accomplished in Blackout pretty darn well. Did they have snow?
They
I don't
did
think
not
they
have
had
snow.
snow.
No.
They accomplished pretty well in Blackout. Nailed it with what does everybody always wish they had again?
Verdansk.
Verdansk. If it could only go back to the Verdansk days, he's constant. But Verdansk had it all. Had it exactly what this has, except there's no snow. There's only sand here. And
There's
so
only
the one thing I could
sand.
criticize this one for is that I just wish it had a little bit more greenery, and that explains why I love Caldera. It's just lush.
Yeah.
There's even though it's a war zone, there was a sense of like life. Humankind may do this to each other, but the trees are gonna survive.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be kicked out of here way before the Earth does anything.
Not to take it down, but Chad, if anybody knows about the Banyan tree in Maui, I've been really thinking about that. Of course, all the people, but that tree in and of itself, particularly for that island and the Hawaiian people at large, that tree is something else.
It's so special. It is so special.
But it'll make it. Anyway,
Yep.
shout out to all you guys working hard, trying to rebuild.
We love you. Oh, I'm gonna swim under here and find things. No.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Well, sorry guys, I haven't really seen many adversaries yet, but I am falling in the water.
But we have been swimming.
We have been swimming. I've been showing off my.
There's an adversary. Adversary alert.
Oh yeah, he just took me out to lunch.
And then he disappeared.
Yeah,
What was he made of?
Earned it.
stronger stuff than me, but at least I didn't get my loadie.
Now that dude ate his Wheaties. Now, when I say that, I worry that a lot of people won't know what I'm talking about.
Eating your
Enemy
Wheaties for
dropping into
breakfast?
the AO.
Because it used to be that athletes were featured on boxes of Wheaties.
Yeah.
And it was a really cool thing as a kid. If you saw an athlete on Wheaties, you'd feel strong, like you were eating the breakfast of champions. I think that was their
That's
tagline.
exactly what it's called, the Breakfast of Champions. I liked Wheaties, they were good.
But making a reference like that now would be little archaic. What are you talking about? Leave it to Beaver?
Oh, my ears get so itchy.
When everybody could eat cereal and was a champion?
Oh.
Wasn't that the day, you know? It kind of feels like that.
Yeah.
So nobody knows about a Wheaties reference.
And that we're all the poorer for
You
it.
know, somebody should have eaten their Wheaties today if you were Dragon. That was,
I know, more's the pity. Where's there it is.
But I'm trying to learn expressions that I don't often use that make perfect sense to me. I'm looking for them. I'm listening for them intently. Like, my professor, who's not doing so well, said something really nice to me. I don't know if I told you. He said, in total lucency, he suffers from pretty bad dementia. In total lucidity, he said, Mark, you put the fun in joy and the joy in fun.
That's beautiful.
And then went off into outer space again and just started talking about nothing else. And it was one of the nicest things anybody's ever said to me. And it's in the middle of trying to have a legit, or trying to carry on a conversation with somebody that is suffering and doesn't know what they're suffering from. But every now and again, you get those moments of, wow, there he is. There's the guy that has such profound thoughts, profound thinking. And then, in the very next step, gone forever, or gone for your forever. You don't feel like it's coming back. And then every now and again, ordinary awakenings. And then that's what, for people who have to counsel or have to care for people with Alzheimer's, that's usually the part that gets so exhausting. It's that brief hope that, oh, I'm doing all this because they are still all there. Yeah. And when it begins to wane and wane and wane, that's when it becomes more and more emotionally difficult. Because you get those bursts of joy that you hear.
You put the fun and joy and the joy and fun. That's beautiful.
And then just stuff out of nowhere he'll say about the structure of art. Out of nowhere. He could be talking about something that literally does not exist and has never existed, and he thinks he read it in the New York Times. No. I was going to say, if he pulled that off...
That would have been really frustrating.
Enemy destroyed. Use your attack map to hunt down the rest of them.
And I don't want to say how bad it is, but anybody that has somebody in their life with Alzheimer's gets it, particularly the late stages.
Enemy UAV overhead.
He's right back after you. Same dude. Good night, buddy.
Good and bad.
It was bad.
was
Gas,
bad.
gas. Ooh. Can you make it?
I sure can.
Nice.
Visibility will be restricted.
Nice play.
I did terrible shooting back there. Everything got all weird.
No, you're in it.
Prices have been reduced.
That's all that matters. You're good on ammo. You're good on plates.
I have 9 plates.
Yeah, you're good-ish. Getting better. Oh, you have to grab one. That's it.
Yeah, now I'm at that stage where they're like, you sure?
Yeah. The game's saying you're fine, but they don't realize.
They don't know what we're talking about here. It's like
Plates are like toilet paper. I want them anywhere, everywhere, all the time.
all right, I need y'all to weigh in on something here. For serious.
Oh, no.
Bath towels.
Oh, no.
Do you use them more than once, or do you not?
Hostile airstrike incoming.
That's really my main question.
We have such a different opinion on this.
So, whoa, that sucked.
Really to the point where we can't live together.
I don't have a self-revive. Nope.
Wait. If you don't have a self-revive,
Uh-huh.
why were you lying there?
I don't know. I had the option to give up,
Oh, because you're still in.
Getting another chance. Make it count.
I suppose.
Wait, I still don't get what happened
I don't
there.
really understand it either. I was knocked, but
You were
I'm not
knocked,
dead
but
yet.
didn't have a self-revive. You're not in a team-based game,
Why?
so it must be a glitch.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a
Single fire, same thing happened to me.
Darn it, guys. I'm really sorry.
All right, we're gonna have to
Little
figure out
better,
how to
little
play this
better.
game. Well, all of y'all that have that are not have to is the wrong word, but all of you that are caring for people that need your care, stay strong, stay tough, and when it comes time to take a break, you should not feel guilty about that.
Yep. You have to take care of you so you can take care of others.
That's right.
4 second chances.
That is a tough lesson.
It is. It's very hard to do. Excuse me. All right, do you want to get out of here? Not spectate
Yeah.
this guy?
Yeah.
I'm mad at him.
Wow, look at this. Okay,
That's
we
it?
can only get to 1,050. Once we get to 1,050, we are officially on top of the Call of Duty sphere. That doesn't mean we're the best by any shot of the imagination, but score-wise, no one can get higher than us once we reach that 1,050 threshold.
That is the highest level you can get in this game.
But it's much more important to me to get 250 subscribers than 1,050 on that. And we want you to be enjoying yourselves. And if sometimes I talk about things that are a little heavier, it's because I do. And Allie does on occasion, but we always keep it lighthearted.
Yep.
And, you know, it will only be heavy no longer than 37 minutes. That's usually the cutoff time. And then
Yeah.
at least 30 seconds of banter and jokes.
Well, we got to keep it balanced, you know?
Rest of the time is reading and sadness.
Well, the sadness with the reading, because, you know, you're sad because I'm reading. That's where those are intertwined. I read, you're sad.
Touche.
Yeah, it's a good balance.
What we call it in this house is book learning.
Book learning?
We do call it that. Or I call it that.
Doing book learning.
It's a simple thing is that I'm threatened when you read.
Why are you threatened?
Well, it's just real simple. When you read, I fear that you are gaining knowledge that is superior to my own. Therefore, referring to it as book learning is a way of making me feel better about myself. Who doesn't like to book learn?
I see. You do realize that I'm not reading anything of substance. I'm reading pure brain vacation stuff.
Yeah, but you have glasses.
So that makes it more official.
Yes.
Because I wear glasses while I read.
When I see you wearing glasses and reading, it's a threat.
You gotta look out for us
Yeah.
glasses wearing readers.
It's not that I look out for you. I just got to figure out how I'm going to get you on my team.
Because clearly we're on the winning side.
But when you do all that reading, I think, she doesn't going to want to be on my team.
How would you convince me to get on your team?
I hope you like Mountain Dew.
Enough training. Now it's
Is
time
that-
to be for real.
That's what you draw people in with, Mountain Dew?
Well, if you don't like Mountain Dew, you're probably not on my team.
Brought to you by Mountain Dew. The freshness.
It's the kind of guys that like. It's such a wide swath of society that love Mountain Dew. It's like some people are Dr. Pepper. You could just say a wide swath. Then you have people that don't like any soda whatsoever, and they're just not on my team.
Resurgence.
And that's
But by the way, I do consider
Secure kills to speed up the timer.
Polar Spring, sparkling waters. What do they call them? Carbonated waters? What do you call those things?
seltzer water, carbonated
Seltzer water. Mm-hmm.
Any of those.
I consider seltzer a soda. What about you?
Yeah, I do. If we're talking soda to be like something that is carbonated. But you think soda, you automatically think something sweet. You think soda, you think Coke, you think Sprite, orange
Hostiles
soda.
dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
He had a better gun than me.
The good effort that Chad.
Nice shot, buddy. If I had had something better and wasn't hurt so bad.
Nope. Yeah, no thanks.
If I had just been a better player,
If all things had gone different.
all things would have worked out much
Everything
better for
went
me.
different.
Stand by for redeployment.
Well, that's
What
that's
was
sad.
on? We were watching something and saying that the objective was to win, and I was talking about. Excuse me. I was talking about Monopoly
Oh, I'm never playing Monopoly.
and that board games. We were talking about board games and how when video games came out, and some of you will remember when you got your first Nintendo, that often parents looked at it as a distraction or something that you shouldn't be, okay, fine, if you're not going to go play outside, all right, I guess we'll let you play video games because it's not good for you, like sugar.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now there's a completely different look on video games than it used to be. But if you were a Gen Xer like me, you liked both. You liked board games and you liked video games, and you appreciated them for both things. Now, those people like me are often in a situation now in this age saying, "Oh, the young whippersnapper's doing this, and us old fogies are doing that," right? But if you're, am I not making any sense?
Keep going.
You're looking at me like I'm not. So it's exciting to look forward to, I guess. The fact that I love things like AR, and that's the new video games, things that are mobile, things that you can alternate. But there's going to be some people that say, I liked it better when you held a controller, played your video games on an old television.
With cords.
But
and
we'll
everything.
always be the people that said, yeah, we liked it that way too, but we also like the new thing.
Yeah.
There's not many people like that.
UAV in the area.
We'll just kind of span the decades. I think that
I
It's a
know
very cool
I know
thing to
two
appreciate
people
both.
in my life like that. Let me put it that way. My buddy Jason and well, I say I know three people like that. My buddy Jason, my brother, and Colin. Yeah. That say, hey, but we're all from the same age. We're from the same generation that took it real seriously. Like,
Time for vengeance.
became what the textbooks say about us.
you lived up to your
Took
destiny.
it seriously. Read it like a horoscope. Yeah, that is what I should be, says the government. And so we go right after it. I will be interested in your new things and cherish the old ones.
You're following the instructions.
I am following the manual, sir.
It says this next.
Very good. We will entrust you with knowledge, new knowledge.
How? From
I think
book.
we're beta. I think we're beta tested on stuff. Do you think you're not?
Enemy soldier incoming.
What do
Is
you
that
mean by
weird
that?
for me to think that
No,
I'm beta tested?
I don't quite understand what you mean.
Means I'm on somebody's beta list.
What does that mean?
That if they're going to unveil a product, usually want a beta sample of society, somebody that's willing to try your product, even though you know that it's
Oh,
not
okay.
ready for prime time.
Got it. Yep.
Locate their uplink
So
station.
I do that.
Secure their
I
intel
did
before
that
they go
for
offline.
several groups. But one group I'm not on, which I want to be on, is Apple, and I'm probably I would like to be on to see what they beta test. It's not like they beta test product. They roll out. Well, in case of video games, they're beta testing product, but
Yeah.
oftentimes with Apple, they're not sending you a device or anything. It's a update to their software.
Yeah. Like try
And
this
say,
out.
hey, do you like these new features? Are you ever going to use these new features? Does this irritate you? Is this draining your battery life? All these things they need to know that they can only gather. Where are you going, man? What is this? How are you alive?
What
My
was that?
Goodness me.
He was scampering. These guys.
How
are
is I alive? How is I alive? Everybody should be asking themselves that question. Look like there's something in there.
You got it. You got it.
Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them.
Aw.
Hostiles dropping into the air. Watch the skies.
Ooh.
Yes, it could have been. I had to do what I had to do.
Ooh.
Marked remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them
You
down.
need to take their plates.
Yes, I know, but I need to not be stupid either.
I hear you.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't do that. That's why, Mark. You knew what to do. You knew what to do. Wait patiently. I did not wait patiently, and there he was.
Get ready. You're redeploying.
You're right.
If I was
do need
gonna,
to be
so
quiet.
if I was gonna make a clip, I would use 50 Cent. I've been patiently waiting. Do you know that song?
Probably by ear. I don't know that title. Like I don't know the titles to songs.
I wish we could bring up just a little bit of it for chat. I don't think it's called "I've Been Patiently Waiting." What
Enemy UAV
did
overhead.
it not give me that
Hostile
for?
counter UAV overhead.
So you just got your loadout.
It didn't come out for whatever reason.
Yeah, I think it did.
It didn't give it to me. Take this. Take this,
Whoa,
please.
what? Nice.
Good
Oh,
play,
that was-
buddy. No, I'm like, he died right there, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Someone got him from
Uh-oh.
Network.
Whoops.
Over.
I had no plates. I'm like, I should not shoot him.
Get hunting.
That just became a huge mess.
That was fun, though. That was a good
fun.
one. How much money do I have?
You got 2570, enough for one gun.
Marking buy station.
Yeah, I'm going out. Going out on a limb. You can't tell by the way I walk my walk. I'm almost mad. Ooh.
Is it back to being weird again? Oh, he's coming to use the buy zone. Yeah,
Somebody
nice
here.
try.
There's somebody here. Oh, no. Hold on.
Target down. Marching the rest of them. Watch your six. Resurgence window is ending. Enemy dropping into the AO.
25. Nicely
And
done.
that shit's filled
Gas
up.
is closing
Hit
in.
it up when you can.
Oh, he's up in the tower. Dead man. Dead man. Dead man. That wasn't a good play.
You're back on station. Get
That
after
was
it.
not a good play, Mark. Alright. Let's think this through and relax about it.
You got.
Is
Alright.
it playing way too desperately? My shot's on. I don't need to be playing desperately. I got
Oh, just
2,900 in the bank.
Mm-hmm.
Probably need to go.
Sit down
Yes.
over here.
No, I hear him. Okay, let's see what we got. I see him.
Resurgence has been deactivated. This is the end game. Enemy soldier incoming. Supply crates are restocked. Advise you load up now.
Fuck. Behind me. No plates yet. Jesus.
You're losing round.
You gotta pick up the plates.
You're in the top 10. Well done.
We got a mask. You went over? Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, this one's been fun. I'm gonna circle in. See if anybody comes in here.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Yep, and there was.
You would want
Did
to
I not
activate.
say that? I
First
was
of all,
trying to play it
failure is a white
conservative.
feature.
Good game for
Oh,
me.
good
I'm like
game.
telling myself, good game, good game.
Face on.
That I mean, everybody saw it. I was
Oh.
like, I'm gonna play this conservatively, keep my eye on this gas. Surely nobody's coming out of there. I'm like, okay, now I can feel safe about the movement. As soon as I did that, shot from behind.
Oh.
Shot from behind. Man, all of that game was filled with every death was because of a play I made that was aggressive when I should have been conservative. Like that one with the plates, for example. I was okay. Even though I had no plates, I knew it was foolish for me to go after those two people that I shot.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was another person like me waiting to feast on those, the jackal that went to feast on their carcasses.
Yeah, it's because you listened to me and my great advice.
See, but what was frustrating is that I became one of those hyenas and the lion shot me. Right?
You want to be the lion.
No. I want to be the hunter. The Homo sapien hunter. The one that happened to climb that ladder? Yeah, that's who I want to be.
Looking out from above.
It's the only way you can drive trucks and hold riot shields.
You know, like legit players.
That's how you climb it up.
Climb it on up. Oh my gosh.
Ach, dar. We
None of
can't
this?
even go in there. What's the matter with it?
It's that weird. Okay, so
I'm
this-
gonna try it. I'm gonna try it and not team up with anyone. Do you think a bunch of losers would team up together to beat you in the final circle?
Yeah.
It is boring though.
Yeah.
You think people would do that?
Yeah. You kidding?
I
People are
would lie
ruthless.
and shoot them dead on principle.
People are ruthless. Yeah, they would do that too. You can't trust anybody. In these
Yeah, I
games.
would. I would. Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I'll be your teammate.
I
like
trust that you
Survivor.
want to win. That's the only thing I trust. I trust that. No, I trust I trust no one.
You trust no one.
I got in that game to beat everyone. I trust you not.
No, it's like those alliances they make on that show Survivor. Like, I'll be on your team. Like, we can knock
There's
out
a
everybody
show.
else.
What show?
Survivor. It's been on for like a zillion years.
What is the premise?
A bunch of people are on an island, and they have to survive on the island. And at the end, someone wins some money. That's what I know about
Forgive
Survivor.
me, but isn't that like a porn?
No,
Wasn't that the premise of like most porns
no,
from the 70s?
I'm not familiar.
We're all
with
stuck on this
70s
island. What do we
porn.
do?
I don't know. I'm not
They got a
familiar.
record player, an 8-track, somehow.
If only if they were really good.
So tell me about your version of Survivor. It sounds like it's made for television.
Yeah, it's like the first reality TV show. When people get stuck on an
No,
island, you gotta, like,
that's.
survive.
I thought that first. No, the first reality TV show I watched was because of a tragic incident, which was when Kurt Cobain passed away. And then I found that show called The Real World.
Oh yeah, the real world.
That was the first reality television show.
Wasn't that around Survivor time? It's all around the same time. They started
I
doing
don't
that
know
kind of
your
TV
Survivor. I just know. Then I went on. Then I was off to not watching television again. I really like that kind of show.
show. Yeah.
But
I don't
it
know.
really hurt me when Kurt Cobain died, and so MTV was carrying the like up-to-date news. It was a 24-hour news for kids.
I wasn't allowed to watch MTV.
I wasn't either. I was at my buddy's house, Colum, and then we saw the news because it was national news at the very beginning. But at that time, they had no idea how devastating that would be to children, teenagers. How unbelievably devastating that was. And then it began to dawn on them. I think not until sometime later it began to dawn on them that a hero had fallen for them.
Yeah.
And done it in a way that is very frightening to understand. That was the first,
Oh, that was bad.
but it was also the first wake-up call for a lot of folks to take mental health seriously,
Yeah, yeah. It's a big
especially
issue.
with your teen. My parents were much more hands-on.
Yeah. That's important stuff, man. It is not to be messed around with.
Because artists are manic. By nature, they're manic. They have to be.
And, ours
And
Phoenician has to
mania
be-
is way different than bipolar. They're manic.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean I'm no psychiatrist or psychologist. I've just always thought mania is far different than bipolar.
I don't know enough about what they all are separately.
Maybe bipolar is an umbrella term that you go through bouts of extreme one thing to the other extreme.
It could be. Man, there wasn't any.
Well,
gun for
if
the
you're
pickup.
trying to get any medical advice from this stream, do not listen to us. We
Do
deeply
not.
care about everybody's mental health and well-being, so occasionally we'll talk about our own. But as far as medication, as far as your own personal therapies, we have nothing to say about that, for sure.
We just know what we do for us, and that's all we can ever talk
But I
about.
did stay at a Motel 6 last night.
Shh, don't tell them all the stories. There's got to be some allure. Okay. I gotta focus up. Everyone else has been playing great around here, except for me.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch
What
the
was
skies.
it that would take you? I would do this for. Was it the chip challenge? How much
It was a
money
chip challenge, yeah.
would it take you to do that hot chip challenge? Now I gotta stop saying folks.
Why?
I just get sick of the
generally
word.
People. All right, humans, nation. That's what Kobe would always do.
Friends.
No.
I
What
get.
is
I get.
that?
Maybe it's that I want to use multiple words for our crew.
You're getting another chance.
Okay.
Make it count.
Hear it on that.
What was I talking about? It was important to me.
Talking about getting people on the teams. They were talking about what would you do?
Enemy
Oh,
how
the
much for
chip
the
challenge.
chip challenge? Yeah. Oh.
So the chip challenge is you eat one chip. You have to finish it. There he is. Do you see him?
Dead.
He was on that table. He was plating up on the table behind you. Behind you.
Oh my god, I did not see anything. No.
Yeah, he's gone now.
I
He
didn't
went
see anybody.
somewhere.
Well, thank God. I do know
So
there's a
you
mask
take
down here.
this chip.
Wait, explain
and you
what the
put-
chip is, though. It's not
I
just
will
any
in a
chip.
second. You open this chip package up and then you eat it. And once you've finished it all, nice shot. Once you finish the chip, the countdown begins, and you have to, without water or without milk or without anything, have to keep wait it out for 5 minutes. If you have to drink anything before that time, you do not win the
Enemy
chip
soldier
challenge.
incoming.
By now, you've guessed that the chip is insanely spicy, about as spicy as it gets. I think
I don't
it's supposed
think
to
there is
be,
anything spicier.
if not the hottest thing in the world, up there.
Yeah, I'd say it's in the top
For
0.
consumption,
Top all
consumption,
of it.
human consumption that is not a weapon of war.
That's not going to kill you.
Because there are a lot of people that take that chip and they'll say it's a weapon of war. Uh-oh,
Oh, there's two
third
of them.
party.
There is 2 of them.
He loses. He loses. The other guy hasn't lost yet.
I know.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? No credit for the kill yet.
No. So, where'd he creep to? Maybe I didn't get the credit because he was already mostly dead.
No, you knocked him. I saw you knock him.
I think he went upstairs. I think he's up there.
No
Huzzah.
way he was able to sneak all the way up here.
He snuck somewhere.
If he did, 10-1, he's riot shielder.
I bet he is. I bet he is. I bet he
Those
loves
guys
it.
know every inch and nook and cranny of how to. Hey, God bless them. They were right. Oh, there's a guy falling on the roof. There he is.
Go, see him. Ah, I was trying to get down beneath that. Bad to go for the loadout. Bad idea to go for the loadout. I should not go for the loadout.
Redeploying.
Yeah, and now it's gonna be what?
We've done so many
Gas?
camo challenges that the gun's gonna work.
Gas is inbound.
As long as you're okay of taking a hold of that weapon, like you're okay taking a hold of the car and Forza, the gun will work.
Yeah.
Enemy
And
dropping
dude,
into the AO.
if you can fire that, whatever that gun it was, that shotgun,
The
and
shotgun.
hold it down,
Oh, the
remember
crazy
that one?
Yes.
hip fire that shotgun from miles away.
Stronger next time.
Yeah, I did crappy crap fest on that. Ugh, he chased me that whole time. I'm sorry to disappoint everybody. Good lord above. 37? Yeah. On par. You gotta get this win for us, because clearly I'm still in the warm-up phase.
It's coming.
Warm-up phase. Did I guess any closer?
What?
Oh, I wanted to see where we are level-wise.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're up 2,000.
Yeah, we're creeping. That was not as many points as I'd like, but hey, we're gonna have some fun tonight. If you're just dropping in, thanks so much for
I'm
stopping
thinking hard about
by.
that. If we're only going to get 2,000 a match, that's not going to be fun.
Do you think we should just knock it
I'm
out real
teasing
quick?
you. I'm teasing you.
Do you think we should
Start
just knock
one
it out?
contract. You know what I'm going to do? Forget this resurgence. I'm going to play the total normal battle royale, and if it ends up being 17 on one in the last one, forget it. I'm going down Bill Belichick old school. If you guys don't know what that means, it's Madden. It's a Madden reference. The only reason you're playing Madden and you're seeing representation of every character save one person, and that's Bill Belichick. And Bill Belichick is not in some union, right? And it's not like a union where it's really fighting to protect wages and stuff like that. It's like a fraternal society.
Right.
Where you sign over all these rights and then video games can use your likeness and they send you a check and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick didn't want him to use the likeness, so I guess no, absolutely not. So that isolates him from the fraternal organization. Like, he's like, no, a video game can't use my likeness. How does Madden feel about it? Oh, he was out in the 90s. No, forget it. I'm out.
I'm not doing that.
So he says, forget. He's the only one.
The only one
that I know of. I mean, you got to figure that most people are going to say, what? You're putting my likeness on a video game?
Yeah, I'm in a video
The
game.
answer is yes, especially if they go so far as, can you come in and do the green screen stuff?
Yeah, because they want to see you in action.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But they're good enough, man, where they've got those cameras on the field. They have all these great players. They may not be in the NFL, but they're fast enough, they're quick enough to do the moves that look like the NFL stars. And then they're so good at recreating some faces. Some faces are just thumbs. It's like, whoopsie daisy, you didn't look at this person.
You know what that makes
You
me
have
think
somebody describe them to you and had a 9-year-old put their face together.
of? Do you know what that reminds me of?
What?
That painting restoration that lady did.
Oh, the painting restoration from, and they all happen. Where was they all happen in Spain?
I don't know, but that's just what it made me think of.
No, I know a lot of folks listen to us in Spain. Spaniards.
Our Spain audience is
Spaniards.
huge. I got you.
There's a video circulating that's about restorations of paintings gone wrong. And real antiquities.
Yeah.
Of great value.
Beautiful things.
There is a disproportionate amount of major screw-ups happening in Spain. Not kind of ones. Like serious mistakes. Like going through and trying to fix a painting with Sherwin-Williams from Home Depot. Like, I'll mix my own colors. What? First of all, these are oils. Let's start there.
Wrong kind of paint.
Literally, they're painting. They're painting over oils with brushes and stuff. Well, anyway, that was some of them. Please don't get mad at me. Don't send all the hate mail.
Guys, don't react
It
like
was
you've done.
But according to this videographer, and he never says it, but you just see an awful lot coming from Spain. And you do kind of wonder if it's intentional, like they're saying, hey, nouveau. But every time I look at one, I think, no, this was just a mistake.
It makes you wonder what
Somebody
the deal
should
is.
have told that person, no, stop that.
Maybe they can't say no.
Stop that immediately.
Stop now.
That's what I would, if I had seen anybody even what I perceive to be defacing a work of art, I would say, no, stop that immediately.
Stop now.
Stop that immediately.
Let's land here.
Yeah, I think that's the right response. Stop it. That's what you should always say. Stop it.
I guess people would argue, art is there to get people's attention, and it brings attention out in others, visceral feelings, so that there's very effective ways that you can use art.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
All right. Here we are.
I made it.
You got
Where
to your
was I
spot.
going?
I don't know.
Okay, so this is what happened, folks. My brain just started drifting off into this idea of people's perception of art, and can they conceive art?
That's a pretty abstract concept.
Well, it had to do with what we were saying, and then I realized I wasn't playing the game, so I'm not going to talk about that anymore. I'm just going to... That was my final point.
Just gonna keep it gamey. Get back to the gamey stuff.
I thought I saw some...
You saw some good things in here.
Saw some money. But
some monies. That's a pretty good little SMG over there.
that's a great SMG.
Oh, does it have that weird sight? No, it doesn't. Okay.
Oh, good call.
Looked at it for a second. It had that weird sideways thing.
Alright, let's go hunting.
Chat, I don't know if y'all are into all that, but let us know if you're into that sideways scope thing. I don't know what it's called right now, and that's going to make me sound like an idiot.
It kind of does.
I know. It's cool. But
Decanted.
do people really like that? I don't know.
Decanted.
Decanted, yeah. That sounds like a decanter, like for whiskey and stuff.
Alright, we're gonna... What was the thing I had to start? Akhtar. Where's that?
Airport is where Akhtar Village is to the southeast.
Okay, so I'm going here.
Moving here.
Look at this. I'm not going there, am I?
No, you're not.
I'm never gonna make
You're
it
not
over
gonna
there.
go over there.
I'm never gonna make it there, am I?
I don't think you're gonna want to.
What I'm gonna want to do is just do that for the fun of it. No.
No, it didn't work.
No.
Okay. Now someone will just be disappointed.
No, helicopter guy's been looking for this place.
That's the spot right there. That's the spot. Go get it.
Oh man. Let's see if I can't. Do I have enough bullets?
Nah. Nah, she's really far.
At least I was clear. I've been in here. At least I was clear. I don't want to come around.
I need to get a Monster Energy drink.
At least I was clear. I don't want them coming around. Alright, finally got some plates. I didn't want them coming around here. You know what it's time for?
What's the time for?
It's time to go get this contract. Is it get a contract in Akhtar Village?
Yes, start one contract. So
There's no contracts.
There's no contracts.
Well, there went my plan. Okay. But... Oh, it's still gonna be a while.
Black site is secure. All clear.
Okay. Good job. Black site person.
Have we ever
clear
cleared a black site?
I think we've done that before. Hold on, I'm just grabbing what Grab my tissue really fast.
That is one of the nicest things about what we have here in our setup is a cooler
Oh, just a little guy.
filled with ice. You okay?
Oh yeah, just stretching and, you know, being generally loud. Kind of my talent,
Stretching?
being loud
Gas is closing in.
and stretching. I'm good at
Relocating to
stretching.
safe zone.
Pretty flexible.
I would hardly ever describe you as loud.
XP boost
Really?
deployed.
Even if I said be loud, it would be so much less than somebody else's loud.
I don't have a resonant voice.
I don't think you have a loud voice. Oh my god. I lose. I lose. That makes me want to quit. I don't know why I didn't think I had my gun on me. And I switched to my other gun. I gotta stop talking. I gotta stop talking. I talk about big stuff and I just start running. Don't look at me like that. She's grinning ear from ear.
Because it's me
Because
that's always the
no,
talker.
that's mean.
No, it's not. I'm the one that's always the talker.
You're grinning ear from ear to see my destruction.
No, not that at all. Not bad at all.
You lost the fight. Return to base. Learn from the loss.
There it is.
Failure
All right.
is a wise teacher.
I should have known that was.
What up?
Did I have a riot shield on my back?
Not on your back. No. Did you?
How did he have a riot shield? Was my question.
I didn't think you had a riot shield. Maybe there's one there you could have picked up.
If there's a riot shield I can pick up, then why would I ever not pick it up and sit on that flag?
I've never seen a riot shield used in the gulag.
Og, but yes.
Gulag. Gulag.
It's the gulag.
Did I just say it really, really wrong?
No,
Gulag,
but
gulag.
you've
bad
always
at
said it's
stuff.
the gulag?
No, gulag. I guess it is that time I said it different. I don't know.
You're
why.
mad that I got killed on that one. I looked.
I'm so mad. You
If
should
we
not have gotten
recorded
killed.
that, I looked like, hey, what do two thumbsticks feel like? Right? Like all you've done is played on a D-pad
That's all I look like.
with two buttons. That's what I look like. What's up? What's down? What goes forward? Backwards? I don't know how to drive a tank. You know how it goes through your mind when you first start playing with your thumbs.
Do you know how to fly an airplane?
When I first left video games, it was still like your NES controller. There were a reasonable amount of buttons and one D-pad to control direction.
Mm-hmm.
You went up, down, left, right. That was it. You know, you jumped or you had to move.
Yeah, those were the
And
options.
then you had a few extra buttons, you know, here and there. And always your start and select button. Here's a fun thing that I enjoyed Sega Genesis and much more in the Sega Master System. That's for a whole other discussion. However, when I came back to video game, I came back on PC, but when I switched back to console, they had switched to the two joystick.
What? I'm listening.
The two joystick formation. And so if you can't understand moving two joysticks at once with two different thumbs, explaining it to somebody how to do it is pretty difficult. I learned how to do it, and it's easy now, and for kids it's really easy to pick up, but as an adult learning it wasn't as easy.
I'm surprised my dad picked it up as well as he did.
Oh, he didn't. It's forwards and backwards. He controls it mostly with the D-pad,
Oh,
and uses the flight stick.
that does make more sense.
I would say what's more astonishing is that he has a game console.
That is astonishing. But he understands the
Hostiles
economics
dropping
and
into the area. Watch
being
the
able to play what he
skies.
wants to play with.
Well,
Recently
your
asked-
dad was a chemical engineer. I think he can grab the concept of two joysticks.
Oh no, that's not what I meant. The idea of having a console that can give you what you want instead of having to get like a monstrous computer. Because he's the guy who built his own
I
computers.
totally
and
misunderstood.
That's what I was talking about. Because he would build his own computers all the time, like all that stuff. You know, we did have a
Yeah.
joystick growing up. We used to have like old school flight simulator, like the first one, where it was just green on the bottom, blue on the top, and pixelated white lines in the middle.
And did you use the arrow keys on the keyboard to control
yeah,
it?
arrow keys, and then I had a little joystick
Slow
with
down,
a little
go
red button on the top.
Oh, you did have a
We
joystick.
had a joystick.
Oh,
and we
you
had
guys
one
are
right there.
fancy.
Yeah,
But your dad loved it, though.
he loved it. He
Yeah.
loved it. But that's why we didn't have a Nintendo console. We didn't have another console.
I'm
We had the
surprised
computer.
has he hooked up the. I'm surprised he hasn't hooked up the Xbox to his big TV upstairs.
Suggest you get moving.
I don't know. I think he likes it in the basement where he has all of his
Enemy dropping into the
like
AO.
gaming area stuff. He's
I
very
think
particular.
I think he's built a simulator down there.
Oh man.
like a full-on sim.
Good for him.
What if you had this layer downstairs that you would never know about? I want a layer that no one knows about.
A lair or a layer?
I could be saying the word wrong, because I do not mean Layer.
I understand.
I mean like a fortress of solitude that has
I get
extreme things in it.
it. A lair has extreme things.
So how do you spell that word of which I described?
Lair.
And that is also liar, correct?
No, liar is liar.
Okay.
So you swap those two, lair and liar. Whew, they're close.
And when you say, is it L, and then you say the word air,
Yeah.
lair,
Yeah, lair.
so there's no y in it. That is great to know.
syllable.
Simple things like that, folks, you're going to learn on our chat.
Grammar.
Now, I don't know if a lair's good or bad, but if someone said they had one in their house, I wouldn't want to go inside it.
Come to my lair.
I would say no.
Interesting. I guess it would depend on the person. Like, what's the creep vibe?
I don't think you have a threshold of I think you would go pretty much anywhere.
Oh, I don't know. I'm a little. I can be like.
If it was your
I don't
friend, I mean.
Oh, for someone I trusted, sure, I'd follow them.
What if it was a friend that said, hey, I heard there's a great lair, and I still want to say lair. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
If there's great lair, and they said, my friend has this great lair,
I would
will
say,
you come?
I would say, what kind of lair?
Operators are searching for bomb elements. Keep your eyes open.
I'd like
You
some
wouldn't
more
say you had me at
specifics.
lair.
No, I want specific. What kind of lair?
I would have to say then, a room. I don't know how I would describe a lair. Do you want me to describe my own?
Sure, what would your lair be?
If I was going to say, hey, come to my friend's, he's really into video games. He likes music. And he's prone to watching documentaries on really horrific, sad, tragic events in humanity. That's, I
I'd
guess,
say-
how you describe it, right? Because I do. That is what I
Yeah.
do in my lair.
But that's a
Or
cool
my
lair.
man lair.
You know, that's not
My
gonna be
corner
like-
lair.
That's not something where I'm all creeped out, like, ugh, you know, not dungeon lair kind of thing. It's like, that seems.
Well,
kinda
you throw
chill.
dungeon in front of it.
Put dungeon in front of anything. It's gonna
Well,
be.
isn't that two nouns?
What?
Dungeon lair? Aren't they two redundant nouns?
No, because a lair can be a lot more things.
Dungeon-esque.
Well, sure. A lair can be dungeon-esque.
But it can't be a dungeon and a lair.
Well, you could make a dungeon a lair if you decided to make your lair out of a dungeon.
What would Zillow do with that?
I was talking
Home
about
improvements. Would you do you own this property? Would you like to add some things to the home improvements? Yeah, I put a lair and a dungeon in.
lair. I took both.
Up that shit by $400,000. What's the lair for? Keep dead zombies out. It's a dungeon for keep zombies in.
I don't understand.
Black site secure. Good work.
Isn't a dungeon for like keeping things that are alive?
Moving here.
Well, yeah, dungeons usually like, you know,
Creepy things down there, like, hey, you guys.
or just, you know,
That's where what you
where
keep
you
in a
house
dungeon.
your prisoners. Like if you have a castle, you put your prisoners and your enemies in your dungeon. It's
Yes.
like your basement prison. But dungeon sounds so much more scary. There's like stone and candles
There's no
flickering,
difference.
iron walls.
But there's no difference. I mean, outside of you hope that there's no. It depends on your perspective on this for sure. But in my opinion,
Zone located.
there's no difference between a dungeon and solitary confinement. You know, I think of all the most horrific things about a dungeon, and
Yeah.
and it's the same in solitary confinement. Maybe not torture in the sense that they're physically abusing a body, but
Oh,
torture is as much a mental breakdown as it is anything.
It's almost though it is worse.
I don't know what's worse. I've never been tortured, but
I never need. I'd rather not.
the very word itself.
Ugh. All right, so we're talking about nice things here tonight. Thanks for dropping in to our fun channel about nice things.
Gas is closing in.
All right.
This plane, either it blew up or it just crashed. Did it look like it crashed or?
Oh yeah, that shit crashed. Look at that, just fell into pieces. If it, you know,
But how does it crash? Like, I think it was bombed, intentionally
So-
bombed. Because no plane falls from the sky and just plump. You'd have to try to put it in there, and there'd be skid
But-
marks. That thing was blown up.
yeah, you don't see any
No tracks.
evidence of. You're exactly right. But then why so perfectly just these two slices here?
They blew it up. I mean, it may have been sitting in such a way where the heavy parts caught on fire and the heavy parts just naturally buckled.
See, we know a whole lot of aviation stuff around here too.
That's a forensic crime guess. Is it forensic detectives or is
Yeah.
that human? What is-
Forensics, I think, is detective work. I mean, people talk about it, you know, for
So there would be
Crime scenes
human
and stuff.
forensics. There'd be automobile or
hey, my stuff just fell
machine forensics.
down. Machine forensics.
Automobile. I was just
Yeah,
thinking.
I think so.
What is this dude doing? Right. Running.
I don't know where that little punk went. That's
I don't know
irritating.
they hate any interest. There he is. Somebody's flying back in there.
Nah, whatever.
But I don't think it's that dude. Here's somebody. I don't think
Oh, I
that
think
dude
that
had
might've been
any
him.
interest in fighting you.
Let's find a whole lot of you.
Wait.
Whoa. What?
They hit us hard that time, but we will settle.
I don't know what just happened to me, other than getting killed.
You know, I don't like this.
I don't like this.
I don't like how he could just bring you back alive. Was that to get 2 kills?
I don't know. If it is, that's really stupid.
I'm gonna spectate this dude for just a second and see what he's doing.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Something to eat real fast.
I want to see what this dude did. Or is doing. He's only got 2 kills, so maybe he just didn't know what was going on. Just revived you to see what would happen. Alright. Alright, here we go.
Yeah, sorry guys, just had to grab something. You have a little blood sugar thing happening. But it's all good.
Alright, switching back to rotation resurgence. I don't know what that was, and I don't like it, and I don't wish to repeat whatever I saw. So,
No, I don't understand what happened at all. Like, I got...
My worst nightmare. Somebody asks you to join their team, and you have no opportunity to say no.
Yeah,
And then you end up on their team, and then they blow your brains out, and you feel like an idiot, and you never wanted to be their friend.
Mm-hmm.
But the game, unless you had an option to say no, did you have an option to say no?
I mean, I was dying. No, I was like...
So you said yes.
I didn't say anything.
Did you accept?
No. I did not consent to being revived.
You did
and
not
killed.
consent
I
to
did
being
not
revived.
consent.
That's my guess. My real question.
I did not consent to being revived.
So you were revived without your consent and then shot in your head hole again.
That's exactly what happened.
Somebody should write a letter. Do they accept letters? I think at this point, if you wrote a letter to Dear Call of Duty, it would start out like that, Dear Call of Duty. You write it in crayon. It will get high up in the chain of command if you wrote it in crayon.
You have to write with your left hand, though.
I can still make it look like a kid.
You can create art out of anything.
Well, with your dominant hand.
Hostile dropping into the area.
I guess this way I don't have to switch to my left hand to look stupid. I got that pretty much down in my right.
No, you have beautiful handwriting. You can just
I
decide
don't
to
have
draw.
handwriting. I write in block letters.
Still your handwriting.
I guess you're right. I use my hands and I am effectively communicating through letters and words.
Yeah, but even your black letters.
So
they
hand and writing. What?
Even your black letters have your spin on them, like your take, your font, the mark font.
Yeah, it does kind of have a font. Because I don't like the way some letters look. Did you ever feel that way about certain letters? You don't like the way they look?
I hate making K's.
Okay.
K's never look good. I tend to blur things together too much. Because I'm impatient with my own handwriting.
I don't mind blurring things together.
Until time expires to secure redeployment. Earn points to speed up the clock.
Like, I've heard about quirky things because my buddy had a thing where he really didn't like
Enemy soldier
when
incoming.
people wrote E's by putting the 3 lines first and then putting the long line, north and south,
Yeah,
the 3 east and west lines first.
yeah. Yeah, it's an odd way to do it.
Ooh, 32. Alright, let's go.
I like a Sheikah.
Yeah, it's a prettier... Again, going back to the green.
A little Zen garden. I think we should write and redo, not redo this initial Zen video, but now do a different Zen video. Now that we've been making shorts for a while.
I actually think we just repost that other one.
Think so?
Yeah. And just put music on it. Call it a day.
I think it would be really cool.
But I don't know if it would actually. We've kind of developed our own little niche brand.
Would we make ourselves out of our own niche?
I mean, it represents something far older. I mean, that was 100 videos ago.
It was.
So you have to think of it that way too. All right, I'll go.
Enemies deployed a counter UAV.
Oh, we were gonna go to the other one just to get those achievements. I think that's what it was.
Oh yeah, no, it's not worth it. It's way too irritating.
Yeah, I don't like this gun at all, though. So you have vests and you have perk packages.
You got gas moving in.
I wonder all the fuss about what these different things are.
The vests, I guess, they do a little bit of something. Like, I know the medical one, I think, is supposed to regenerate your health a little bit faster. The ghost one, you're ghosted. Comms one, I think your UAV lasts longer. They all have just little perks. Nothing, monumental, but a little extra. Look at everybody. Nice.
Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them. Loadout drop headed your way. Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile counter UAV overhead. Breach the enemy's network. Locate their uplink station and download their intel before they lock us out. March remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Hostile UAV in the area.
Turn the other way. There we go.
Same I mean, you're ultra stacked with cash.
I know. Let's see.
Marking buy station.
Take a little bit odd. Oh, that's a
25 are
lot
still
of
active
shit
in the
happening
AO.
here.
He exploded.
Enemy
He was
destroyed.
playing
Use your
somebody.
attack map to hunt down the rest of them. Gas is moving.
Yeah, there's just so much
Hostiles
war.
dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Alright, let's see what we do
We are
here.
returning you to the front. Earn this.
Alright, we got a lot of cash, so we are going far out.
Marking buy station.
Far out, man.
Let's do it.
Okay, reset, regroup, 10,000 bucks.
Oh yeah.
Let's hope he's not some dude hanging out back here. Right. Alright, this is bad news. Nothing. Did I survive the timer?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, dog.
Yeah, you're
I
good.
lost a lot of money though, didn't I? Yeah, I lost half my
The
money.
enemy locked us out of their network. You missed your chance.
If I get lucky, but I'm gonna go down here.
There's always stuff in the farmlands.
I like it. I don't know what this
Enemy
thing
dropping
does,
into the AO.
but I'm throwing it.
I don't know. Whatever it does.
It
Bad for
irritates
others.
people, I do know that.
It is bad for others.
No. I see him.
Enemies deployed a counter UAV. Get ready. Resurgence window is about to close. Enemy UAV overhead.
I have. Did I plate?
Yeah.
Yeah, just be fair and square. I thought I hit him at least a couple times.
Get
Doesn't
ready.
look like I
User
did.
redeploying.
Alright, guys, now I've turned this into an embarrassing game. I'm sorry. Death after death after death.
Alright, top
I should be
15.
issuing it, not.
Supply boxes marked. Secure those locations.
Plate that.
Supply box secured. 2 to go. Enemy soldier incoming.
How did that not work?
Why did that clear my head?
How? I put that there.
Be advised,
He just
that-
walked right over it.
for keeps.
He's as surprised as I am.
Resurging.
There's absolutely no explaining that.
That was.
There's no
I
explaining
thought that was such a move.
Yeah, he
I
should've
thought
been
that
hit
was
by
a
that.
player move. I don't know what
Supply
happened.
box is secured. 1 remaining.
Are you? Ah, this is getting dumb.
It's down to 10. You can win this.
I don't have enough bullets. Or
Only
shields.
10 remain.
I had to go that aggressive.
Yeah, that was the only
I
choice.
had
I
to
got
go
you,
that
yeah.
aggressive.
Yep.
Alright, I'm ready for a break.
Alright, we'll be back in a minute, guys.
gear. We're holding for deployment. Preparation is done. Now you deploy to the war zone.
Alright. Thank you guys. Hope you had a good intermission.
Tell them
So what?
about the sub.
Yeah, we got a new sub. Thanks, guys.
And if you are a new sub and you are watching, thank you. And something about my last game pleased you. That was a tough loss. No, I'm teasing. We're really glad you're here, and thanks for subbing, and thanks for stopping by. We hope you have a good time.
Yeah, really appreciate it. Please subscribe,
Sit
share
back.
with your friends. Celtic would come on.
Relax. We'll do all the talking.
You know, when I do all the talking, things go badly. You don't want me doing all the talking. Whoa.
You think... I think the opposite. Sorry, I got a little cough. I think the opposite. I think when you talk, things go well.
Well, I suppose in some areas.
I think of the... There's the dude
yeah.
right there. He didn't want to play. I think he tried to take a knee.
Try to take a knee.
That's one. You know when they go up and down? We'll have to watch the replay, but I think he's like, hey, I don't want to fight here.
I don't care.
Of course not. You need the kills.
Oh, I love this. I love this little guy.
Only 50.
Ah, alright.
There was a plate back there on the ground.
Thank you. Alright.
You're
I got
staying
one.
here no matter what. You might as well get comfortable at this airport.
Oh, yeah.
You're getting far away.
Ooh,
Oh, dang. It's almost like you want to mark it. Better than that thing, yeah.
Enemy operators are searching for bomb elements. Keep your
I
eyes
think they
open.
are. What are they doing looking for a bomb?
Holy cow. I think you're playing a game where somebody's about to get 5 in a row. I bet it's a crew that said, do you want to join us?
Oh man, that's pretty sweet. Instead, I'm just gonna go for...
Wait, I don't even know how you would do that. Stealthy? Nice.
Nope, don't want that.
You need an AR big time.
Yes, I do.
Because these guys are begging to get killed. Is there like a rocket launcher or something back there? Something weird?
A rocket launcher.
I don't know. If did I see something like that way back there, but maybe not.
Enemy
Wait,
counter
back this way?
UAV is active.
No, it doesn't matter. I mean, seriously, it does not matter.
Nah, it's just another SMG.
No, I'm talking in a totally different place. So
That's us. Should I feel snipey?
there's somebody right there. You can test it out.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the
You
sky.
missed. Ooh, no.
Nope, that was real bad. Didn't work.
Wrong thing. You got the sniper still.
Ah, no.
Now get in. You want to kill these guys. They got to move. They're all trying to fight. You see where the red truck is?
Yeah.
You want to get down towards them. Fight them.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
it's
see.
too late. Yeah, he's on a truck. They're all playing together. They're all going to try to use you. Might as well get one of them.
That's the idea. If I go down in a blazing fire of glory.
Get them stuck. Get them stuck. Outrun them. Outrun them just for the fun of it. Careful here. And missed.
Oh, I tried
These
really
guys. These guys.
hard. I tried really hard. Yeah, I know. Nice.
Get ready to fight.
Oh,
You're up
screw
next.
them. They were all playing together. I mean, what are you going to do? That looked like 5-on-1. Two of them jumped out of a truck. Two of them stayed on the truck. One of them was driving the truck. What are you going to do?
I know. I antagonized them though, and it was my fault. I started
hope-
it.
I hope some of them lost a little bit of their gas mask in those.
Yeah, that's right.
So they're not going to lose. I imagine they have to turn their guns on each other at the end.
They're just the solos. So at the end. Oh, that's pretty ruthless. Oh, come on. Well, that sucks. I got one of them anyway.
Back to base.
What?
I got one of them.
We took that one, but we will be back
One
to
of the
finish
airport
job.
kills.
One of them, I'm going right back.
Yep. I knew it was
I
gonna be
don't
short
like
game.
that. I'm gonna get the achievements, but I don't like how they're doing it.
No, it's only on Mazra.
Only on Mazra. That's very disappointing.
Guys, gotta fix that. Come on. We've been saying it. I know all the robots. Anywho. I was thinking about that one chip challenge. You were saying, you know, how much would it take? I was wondering.
We never finished this. Okay, so I decided I wasn't going to even allow my daughter to participate at all. And you said you would not do it for $100 for sure.
No.
And you said for sure I would not do it for $1,000.
No.
You were wishy-washy on 10 and eventually said no.
That's correct.
And your number was
$1 million.
$1 million?
Do it for $1 million.
For $1 million a one chip challenge. It was
Yep.
still a hard no on $100,000.
Hard no. That thing is. That would
All right,
go.
on $1,000, I would be
100.
thinking $1,000. $1,000. Man, if somebody said $10,000, I'm full send. Yes, I'm full send. Yeah, $1,000, I would think. $100, no way. $1,000, I'd have to think, because I'd start thinking like things I want, like ooh, if I can just endure this next half hour, I have a free iPad. You know, something. You know, I'd be start
Yep, I
thinking
get
like
you.
that. 100 G's, and you're saying no. I'm thinking, you know, house. You know, the kind of
That's
stuff.
True. Yeah, no.
I'm
I
not
would do it for
thinking,
that.
oh, I can't endure I can endure
I would do it
10
for that.
minutes when you
I would do
start
it for that.
talking future stuff. That's why I say $1,000 may or may have an impact on your future. 10,000 should.
Yeah.
I mean,
Big time.
we're as you know, average Joe, kind of average Joe is changing though, man.
I don't know what anybody is anymore. I just know we're somewhere.
Warm up while you can. We will
I'm just
enjoy
saying, average Joe is changing for home ownership dramatically.
Yeah.
Dramatically before our eyes.
Yeah.
I've never seen a change so dramatic in our lifetime. Because even when you think the housing crisis, people could buy back in, it really hurt the people that owned.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or bought in
That's
the
true.
bubble.
Yep.
But it wasn't like walking out of there, a young person 5 years out of college couldn't swing a house. In fact, probably could.
Yeah. It all depends. But now it's like.
Did you
everything
know
is
guys
crazy.
that just bought houses? They bought a house instead of, after a while, they lived in an apartment maybe until they were 24, and then they just decided to buy their own house or buy their own condo. Did you know any guys like that? Other than me?
5 seconds, stand by.
No, honestly. Like fresh out of high school or fresh out of college? No.
I knew a few guys that, you know, they bought, and I knew much more multi-generational homes. That was such a new New England thing to me. I want to go here,
Buy station.
and I gotta go.
Let's go get all the people. So I was thinking, you know, instead of for money, you know, it's more of a would you rather kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather do the one ship challenge? Or would you rather have to eat nothing but kimchi for a week?
I find kimchi delicious.
Oh, that's such.
I mean, the smell to most people is very tough. I give you that, but the taste of it, I don't find repugnant at all.
Okay then.
I find delicious.
Let me revise. Ugali then.
All right. To people who may be watching from
Gas is inbound.
Central Eastern Africa, I apologize.
I'm sorry.
I apologize. There's a food group that y'all make that I can't stand, and it's called ugali. I ate it because I'm not gonna call myself who's that guy that made a TV show on I'll eat weird stuff that people consider delicacies. Not
Oh,
like,
I know
hey,
what
I'm
you're
just gonna
talking
eat weird stuff because I think you're weird. No,
There's a
he would.
gassy back there.
What?
Gassy back there.
Oh, I was ready to hear.
Wasn't there?
No, ma'am.
My bad. I know what you're talking about. Like the
Am I getting far away from the airport? I am, aren't I?
I think this is all at the airport. This whole area. Somebody.
Because it's coming.
Yep, it's coming. Is there a jumpy point for you somewhere?
Where am I? You know what?
Moving here.
I better run. If I come across a car, I'll take it, but this is a run situation. If I can get up, fly a little bit, I'll take it. Somewhere. I think I saw somebody out of the corner of my eye that may be looking.
I saw him too flying in.
I may be like, it's over there in an
Enemy UAV active.
crap situation.
So I do the same thing you're doing.
I want to let him do it.
Take a bike.
No, actually. Through here? No way.
I'm
Pull
so
some
bad
evil
on those.
Knievel shit through here. No thanks.
Come on, there's like ramps and cool stuff.
I don't even have a mask. What are you suggesting? And I haven't put a plate on.
You can still do cool tricks on
Thanks,
bikes.
Captain.
You could still do it.
A motorcycle would have done no help maneuvering this little crap here. Now, out on the flat like this,
Yeah, start dirt bike.
but at this point, I wouldn't want it. It would just be a clown car. Shoot me, shoot me, shoot me, he said. Did you hear that sound at the fair this weekend?
No, I didn't.
Never heard. Da, 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 yeah, da, da, da.
Not that
Uh-oh.
specific motive, no.
Loadout drop on the way.
He's seen me, is the question.
I know that of
He's
which
waiting
you
for
speak.
the loadout. No, he didn't.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. Hostile UAV in the
He's
area.
going for his loadie.
I just want a surprise, motherfucker.
Occupation scan.
Pretty
The
please.
enemy is conducting recon scans of the area. Don't get compromised.
Pretty please come back to the truck. I don't want to lose my loadout to this ego challenge.
He's down. He's scurrying.
Targets located. Go.
Dang it.
I can't believe that thing wasn't strong enough. You nailed him.
I know, I thought I hit him enough times. He did have to ditch his truck.
Yeah.
I had to
Yeah.
give up going for... Alright.
Here we
Play
go.
like a winner, Mark.
Get that
Was there
winner
any other
juice.
challenge I could get?
No, it's kills at the airport or start a contract
Enemy
in
UAV overhead.
Akhtar. Alright, got some cash. Nice.
Okay. He doesn't know where I went.
Nope.
The question is, do I... Uh-oh.
Somewhat
Bush
weird.
is having something.
Those leaves couldn't handle it. Those leaves, they're they're tweaking out, man.
They're tweaking. You know what? To heck with this place.
Yeah.
Wait, run. Run, and then jump. Where do I like?
What a beautiful view.
I like getting across this waterway. Into this village over here.
I think that sounds good.
Probably gonna get shot at soon. There we go. That truck looks weird, huh?
That does look a little weird.
You can have it, man. You can have it, dude. I don't know where they put your stapler.
Flashlight is clear.
There you are. What?
Somebody else.
No, that's him. This is what I can do right now. Alright, let's see who's gonna be more patient, dude.
Yeah, sometimes just gotta see what happens.
And if you're just tuning in, this is the part of Warzone where we study foliage.
We've had conversations.
We're dead to right now by this rock. We have no plates. The guy scoped us. He's ADSing all the time. We make any move, we're dead. Right now, we can just hope that he gives up or he loses patience with this.
Yeah, you know, things are getting.
Or tries to push.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone
You
relocated.
may try.
Oh, man.
There's certainly some action happening.
Gonna be here so long. Okay, he's gonna start getting attracted to some of this shooting. I could make a break for it to those houses right in front of us. But one of those was like, hey,
It was claymored up. Could book it for over there, but I
Yeah.
see ya.
I'm gonna go straight for this oil house.
Enemy UAV active.
Man, are you guys hearing this music?
Yeah.
I got warbirds.
There's so much war happening.
Yeah, when you turn the music on, it is exciting. I know why pro players don't want it on. They don't want the distraction. But I enjoy the thematic music on stuff.
It does make you feel more like you're part of a story. Or just motivated.
All right,
to
this
do
is
more killing.
serious business. I can't pop in on anybody or I'm a dead man.
Hostile UAV in the area.
This has been looted badly. Or it's been
Enemy
looted
UAV
well.
overhead.
Oh man, there's dead animals underneath you.
I see him. Okay. I'm not a big fan of hydroelectric, but that's where we're going. That's where he's going.
Yep. That's where things are going.
You do have to look towards those apartments. Sadly enough,
Yeah.
you have to break into each and every one of them. Take it.
Come on.
Sweet, that's
Thank God, a couple of plates.
I see another gun in here. Was that just my lion eyes?
Ah, Joe Lioness.
What do we got?
Hmm.
Keeps telling me this buy station over here. They all look dangerous. Who am I kidding?
Oh, they all look extremely dangerous.
But there's nothing from here to... I mean, it's almost like they're giving me no choice but to do the same thing he did.
Well, let's wait see where the circle goes. You got another, what, 10 seconds?
Yeah, but I'm not fully plated.
Oh no, I know. You gotta get police, for sure. But at least you'll know where to go.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
I'm gonna have to be really aggressive on somebody.
Yep.
Supply crates have been restocked. Load up.
Oh, that's good news. It's just joyous news.
Enemy UAV active.
Is it worth it? I'm gonna say yes.
Let's go get it.
Where are they?
Gas is inbound.
Yeah, cheers accessibility. Okay, that's... worth it.
There we go.
So they make you pick it up now? What's that about?
Yeah, that's weird. They only gave you 3 of them?
No, it gave me 6. I had none.
UAV overhead.
There's some of them. My bad.
Remember, I had like, so I had to use that one plate from
Yeah.
the wall. I had to use it to fill mine out. This is interesting. We're here.
All right.
Huh. What do I prefer?
I don't know.
I think I prefer this bad boy. And not being inside. We're gonna have some hill jumpers.
Yep. Some
hill
jumpers.
jumpers.
Jumpers and flyers and gliders.
The gulag is locked down. You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
What?
You fought hard out there. Return to base for free.
I'm hitting him hip fire.
Yeah, I don't get that at all.
Okay, first of all, I thought I hit him hard enough. I should have shot first. I should have shot before then. I understand that. But with an RPK hit that many times and it broke him and I got another bullet in there. He should have been at 1 bullet when I turned that corner. He made a nice move to pass me, but all I had to do was hip fire him, touch him once, he's done. Touched him several times.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to make excuses, but it's your play. Didn't do a thing for the achievements. Please, watch and enjoy.
I can't get out of this. It wouldn't let me do stuff.
Oh, I'm trying to think of how I would play that differently. Well, first of all, there's no question that I should have engaged as soon as I saw him. And I was doing something tweaky. I don't know what I was doing in that bush. Playing around with I don't know what I was doing. As soon as I saw him, I should have engaged. Would have had him on the run. I think I was thinking... I was doing too much thinking. It's like, oh, you want to switch your weapon? Don't do it. Then it's too late. Then I'm like, well, I should pull back because he swung the corner. You don't want to try to wall bang him because then that's going to give him the advantage of knowing exactly where you are. So if you try to and then lo and behold, he didn't go there. If I had been firing upon him, that's what I should have been doing. But I got in the position that I was, and I hit him a lot. I broke him. Mm-hmm. Tore off after him. Only one place for him to go. There he was. A little bit of a surprise about how quickly he popped around me, but he was expecting that. But he was a dead man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Absolutely.
Or she in this case.
No, absolutely. No, there's been some enigmas tonight.
Not this one, but this next game. This is the last game I've got because I'm going to focus up. I'm going to play as hard as I can, smart as I can. That's why I don't know if I could do an Al-Mazrah.
Well, the only reason I'm chopping is I'm just going to try to get that one other airport kill. I'm only going in for the sole purpose of trying to get those things.
Okay. That's going to be tough.
If I have a crap game, I have a crap game. I'm going to get in there and try. I've already got one
of the
two.
If you can do both, here's the way you're going to do both.
Okay.
I think they're pretty far away from each other. I could be totally wrong. What is it? Okay, we get the airport.
Really.
What's the other one?
Akhtar. So I got to kill one guy here, start a thing there.
Okay.
But where's the
circle? It's in the circle. If it's in the circle, depending on where it is, it might be smart to grab the contract and head towards the airport.
It may be, yeah. But those are the two things on my list.
But it also could be you need to fight now.
Where's this? Oh, great.
It's a you need to fight. Oh, you're not getting
It's
it.
so far.
The best you're getting is Akhtar Village. That one question mark. That's the best you're getting.
That
Can you
is
get there?
so far.
That'll get you it.
I can get there.
Better mark it.
I did.
Get ready to jump. 5 seconds.
I did.
Battle Royale.
Alright. I'm gonna have to go over the mountain.
Avoid the gas.
I always remember to do a shout out to the VOD squad because I know a lot of you will pause, and I appreciate that. Pick it back up later on. That means a lot to us. So thank you for watching the stream post-production, tuning into the shorts, seeing them in their raw form, which is cool.
Yeah.
Oftentimes when I'm cutting down the shorts, I enjoy them more in longer form, which is a weird way of putting the whole thing in context, because you could put out a short and then give them the whole long
Yeah, that would make sense. Like
and
the
say,
full
here's what we
conversation.
did. Is it funny to you how we got there? Or here's what's yanked because in the middle of one fight we had to stop talking about it and we picked it back up.
Right, right.
So
No, I
you
think that would be cool. Add some more context.
add some more context to what it is. Take away the laughing out loud.
I know, I do a lot of laughing.
We do. But-
There it is!
What?
It just went 1050.
Oh wow.
It just
We
slapped.
got it on stream. It's
Got it
forever.
on stream, guys.
Okay. What's it gonna say at the end? Let's go.
Woo.
Let's go.
Hoo-hoo.
Losing round.
That's all you, babe.
So did you get the oh there it is. Gotta grab it.
Proceed to the upload point and transfer the data.
Let's see
Location
if it
is
gives
marked
it
on
to
your
you.
attack map.
Yay.
Yay.
Nobody over there.
Alright. Yeah, now you're headed to the airport. You can take that motorcycle in. Alright. If there was a theme song about a motorcycle, is there one? Did the Evil Knievel have a theme song?
I don't know.
But he wasn't big enough?
He was awesome. He should have his own theme song if he didn't. What would it be if it...
Actually, who has their own theme song?
For the wicked.
Superman has a theme. You got to be pretty damn special to have a theme song.
Yeah, you do.
Name a dude that can walk in and you whistling his theme.
Superman.
That's real.
Oh.
Sorry to all those that just had their imagination exploded.
Sorry, kids at home.
I got
shouldn't
one
be
thing to
watching
say.
this.
DC Comics, the real one.
Ooh, now you're
No.
gonna start words.
No, I like darker things. But name a human that has a theme song. Just walks in and you think, yeah.
I don't know if I can, truly. Oh man, I'm in trouble. All right.
I can't help but when I see Sylvester Stallone think, ba-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. But that's a stretch. See, that's a real stretch because he's been in so many movies since Rocky. He is known for Rocky, though. But maybe, so that's just a hard maybe,
Oh, there's no way to get over here, is there?
because some of these great movie stars, they've been in so many good things that it's impossible. Ted Danson, you might associate with the Cheers theme.
Oh crap, guys. I'm not gonna be able to get there with a truck. Not through this mess. Not
What's-
through all of this mess.
What's Fraser Crane's name?
Kelsey Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer. That's him singing on the show Frasier.
No
So
way.
it would be hard to disassociate that as his theme song.
That's not him singing, is
That
it?
is him singing it. Fact check me on this stream, but I think that's him singing it.
Wow. That's so
Yeah, he
cool.
loves to sing, and he loves to sing jazz,
Well, he's
like the
got a nice
Sinatra
voice.
style. Oh no.
No, I think this might be one of those. What a terrible way to go down.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Oh yeah, you're not in the 80s.
No. Okay, how long can I go before I can try to hit a self?
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe
Do
zone.
you have a STEMI?
No. Ah, I tried. That's the dumbest way to die.
You'll have to fight to earn
I'm sorry.
redeployment.
I don't care who you are. If you die to the gas, it's the dumbest way to die. Because you can only blame yourself. You can only blame yourself.
You can blame the gas.
Why would I do that? It's my fault. The gas, I got in the gas's way. I was trespassing.
You act like toxic gas is normal, and it's your fault that you weren't overcome by toxic gas in a war zone.
A war zone is not normal.
Hey, you dumb, you succumbed to toxic gas. Your fault.
If you could have run away, yeah, it's your fault. If you're not good at running away from it, and you're just a doofus.
Hey, you doofus, you forgot a gas mask and a stimulation shot and a self-revive. Come on, what do you think this was?
Solid
Oh,
core.
okay.
Get
I
ready
just
to
took it.
redeploy.
I just tried to take it. Sometimes just,
Hey, sometimes you have to.
it's business. It's just business. Oh man, nope, I can't get it. That stinks.
You have $4,800. I think I'd grab a couple of pedestrian weapons and get that gassy. You know you want it.
Parking buy station.
Well, yeah.
I'll hit up these little guys.
You're not gonna go straight there.
Figured I'd try here first.
Okay.
Not as populated and may not have been checked. Definitely was. Super nothing here. Okay.
All right, you've got a long way to go. Let's see this. You may be able to jump. No.
It won't let you.
Yep. Here we go. Nice slide. It didn't hurt. He was just sending a warning shot. Yeah.
Thanks for the warning, sir. Appreciate the heads up. That is helpful. That is helpful. I don't know what that is, but I guess radar. Cool.
Can you jump? Yes, you can. Nicely
Boom.
done. Beautiful job. Well done.
I know what I'm about, son.
You know what you're about?
It's a
What
Ron
are
Swanson
you
quote.
about?
It's a Ron Swanson quote when he ordered that humongous plate of meat. He's like,
I
you realize
know
I'm
what
supposed
I'm about. I've just never heard that. I guess I have heard that expression. I guess I know who I am.
I know what I'm about, son.
Yeah.
Ah, I got itchy. Sorry. Got an itch.
Yeah, I like that.
Black site is secure.
It's kind of a worry about yourself.
It's like, I know what I'm doing. I know who I am. Is that a good... I thought I saw something glowing. Nothing glows here. Nobody's happy. Ooh. Everyone likes perks.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Alright. So what do y'all think about things?
All stations, a jailbreak is active.
A jailbreak? Can't have that. Can't have people getting out of jail. How dare they?
Enemy dropping into the AO.
There's that guy. Alright then.
A jailbreak is active.
Man, it's like everything gets itchy on you when your hands are not free.
Gas is moving.
Well, let's see what we can do, guys.
Oh, I'm sorry. I zoned out, man. What happened?
Well,
Okay. Not much.
yeah,
The music got exciting. That's what I'm like, where am I? What's going on?
nothing exciting has happened.
You've gotten yourself.
I just
You need to
been
play
running
it
around.
up. Okay. Invite
Hostile
received.
UAV in the air.
That must have been him.
Shoot.
The
That
enemy
was his
took
friend.
that one, but we
That
will
was
not
it.
finish the job.
Ah,
That was his friend.
well,
That's why you're gonna lose on this game. I want to figure out.
yeah, I can have.
I want to figure out how you can win. All right, this may involve a little cowardly play, guys. It's my last game, but I want to figure out what this is, and I don't want anybody to explain it to me. How typical is that? I don't want anybody to tell me the rules. Watching a little bit of football this afternoon. Really, really good football games this afternoon. Watching a little bit of football. Good if you like high scoring stuff. I was remembering like illegal motions and all these different flags that were coming in. Backwards passes, what counts as a fumble. Is the arm going for forward motion. And things that people are screaming out at a game if you know that game well. If you're just a normal person, like, hey, yeah, I kind of like football. What's the point? Well, they want to get the ball there. When you start talking language, you're like, nope, that's definitely a hold, or though that's a horse collar, or yeah,
No, his arm was moving
false
forward.
start. Yeah, his arm was moving forward. Slow motion. Did he get the toe drag on the? What's going
The
on?
ball hit the ground.
What are you looking at so closely?
Oh, the nuances.
It looks
There's
like
so
he caught it to me.
No, his toesies have to hit in those exact right spots.
Both little toesies have to touch, and you have to see green in between the white.
Or
What?
just that little bit of dirt. If you get the dirt
And
splatter,
then they say, how many cameras are on his toes? A lot.
12 cameras just on his toes. Oh my
That's a
gosh.
crazy thing, trying to explain that to people.
How football works?
Yeah, so the only way you would know that is saying, hey, you want to come over? Well, I'm not big into watching football. No big deal. It's casual. You'd have to really, someone like me would have to go out of their way. Someone like you would have to go really out of your way to make it sound like a casual game.
I don't know if I could do that. I would have to, really
Me and my
positive
buddy.
softy it so much.
Yeah. Me and my buddy would throw things about 2-minute drills and clock management with timeouts and when to get out of bounds. You talk about that to the normal person that says, move ball downfield, touchdown, yay, happy. No wonder they like the commercials better. Stop being so angry at things I have no way of comprehending.
They only had one timeout left.
The subtlety of the tax law that you watch.
It's all different. It's whatever gets you going. If you get big on taxes, woo!
It is. It gets so subtle. It's so in the weeds.
Oh, the nuances of football are outrageous. It's infinite the number of things you can get into.
But now it's so in the vocabulary of so many people.
Yeah, it is much more mainstream.
Can you believe that holding call? Can you believe that pass interference?
Practice is
That
over.
so people know what you're talking about. I didn't know that you weren't supposed to use. I guess you can't use certain things, or maybe you shouldn't use certain analogies. Football is one of them. Or sports. I
Oh,
guess
when
they
you're explaining
categorize it.
things. Yeah.
If you were to categorize it as something, you're supposed to be aware of what you're categorizing as. And as somebody who wants to use analogies all the time, it's hard to think of universal language, so you have to just say a bunch of them.
Got gas closing
And
in
that can
fast.
be tricky to find something that everybody can
Well,
relate
because
to.
it wastes time. So you've just got to go with one or the other. And people respect, they'll know that, hey, you're waiting. What did you get?
No, we can't do the airport. Yeah, I'd have to do it.
Going to the airport. Never say never.
Let's go.
My first game that was actually fun, I was in the warehouse. And now we know that friend invite probably means stay low.
I mean,
They're
someone
inviting
sees you.
friends to join their party and somebody's playing solo. It's kind of like prom. They're going to say yes. What?
Like prom, they're gonna say yes. Oh my gosh. I didn't like my prom very much.
What should I do with him?
Find a gun and kill him. Decide what weapon he shall be killed with. And do the killings good.
I don't know if I can control this weapon. It's so damn big.
Gas is
It is
closing
a
in.
chunka.
He came here for the same reason. To fight somebody, so I gotta figure.
He's gotta be looking for you too.
Yeah. He knows I have to move to him. He could be looking for that. Alright, there's other guys around here.
All you need is one.
We gotta find a fight, no matter what. If you can hear me, I'm not gonna accept your friend invite. This is, I guess, why you would turn voice chat on, huh?
Yeah, proximity chat, for sure.
Because they're probably talking to each other and saying, okay, I saw him just run into that thing. Are both of these SMGs?
Yeah. We just know gas is coming towards you.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go this way. Do I know I can get out? No, I don't. Are you serious, dog? I'm gonna have to die the same way. I don't know why I'm running. At that point, I don't know what I'm actually hoping for. There's your hopeless situation.
There's no hope.
There is such a thing because there's nobody who's gonna swoop in and just maybe a glitch. I guess your only hope in the world is, oh, it's gonna glitch. Oh, it's gonna glitch. No, there is no hope in that situation.
Da, da. Just sail on it.
This is the game I'm supposed to take seriously. Yeah, I make the rules.
That's right. That's right.
Stand by for redeployment.
All right, get your
That's
head in it,
right.
Mark.
That's right. That's the chapter 1 right there.
All right, do I have a loadie? No. Do I have money?
No.
I have one of these big old things. Wish I could unmark that vehicle.
Moving here.
I'm doing this guy.
I'm gonna try this old. I like these old blue ones. Kind of reminds me of World War
Yeah.
II place. Come in here,
Yeah.
find stuff.
Got a loadout drop inbound.
Come and find things. Play good with things you find.
Just a
There's your
weird
loadie.
place to find stuff.
Gas is moving in.
Proximity
New
mine,
safe
little
zone
cash.
located.
Need them to hand you some
Ow.
plates. Yeah. Oh, we got silence is nice. That's enough to get
Is
you
that
over.
a bomb drone? No, it's just.
No, it's not. It's a spider.
Why don't you give me something good?
Yeah, it's like help some folks out here now.
What does that mean? Do I want to take more?
I don't know.
At my SMG, I probably do. Actually, I probably won't do on both counts.
Well, you're gonna be shooting people. Might as well have the stuff to shoot them.
Got gas moving in.
That's what everyone needs, right? The stuff to shoot. Oh,
I don't know if I have the right stuff.
the right stuff. You have the right stuff. Do you mean like equipment wise or personality?
I wonder what I should do here.
What do you mean? Where? Oh, okay. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's just perching on those pipes.
Really wish I had a dumb though. But those pipes are in the zone, unfortunately for him.
Yep. They sure are. So you gotta
I
find
could test and see how good a shot he is.
one out of the truck.
Straight to the check, just beeline it.
Just see what
And
happens.
do a leap-de-leap.
Nice. Dolphin dive. What do you think he's looking for you anymore? Alright, well, whatever. He's not around.
Could be the
Enemy
joke's on me.
UAV active.
Yeah, joke's on me.
You fought hard out there.
Joke's
Return to
on...
base for
Wait,
debrief.
no? Oh, man. Oh, so I already played? Okay.
No.
Do you want another one?
Nah, man, I think I'm good.
Alright, you tuned into some spectacular gameplay.
I appreciate
We
y'all
will have
jumping
fun.
in.
I hope you had a good time. Thanks for all the laughs this evening and the engagement.